Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a simple topic, but yet still one would say that it's a little bit complex. Today we'll be talking about fish eggs. Now let's get into the meat of the matter. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, so you have roughly about 3 or some person would say 4 different types of fish that lays eggs. Well, they lay eggs in different ways. Well, the eggs come through the same part, but it's just that the way in which they deal with the eggs kind of different. So I'm going to talk about all 3. I hope that you will kind of get the idea and become cognizant or become aware of the type of egg layer that your fish actually is. Okay, first let's start with the egg scatterers. What are egg scatterers? Egg scatterers are fish that doesn't care about their eggs. They just lay the eggs. As a matter of fact, they are actually fish that with the male counterpart, but the male and the female, only thing they are interested in is just to release the egg and release the mint, and then eventually they will go and hunt for these eggs and consume them. These egg scatterers may include tetras, barbs, which include both filament barbs, tiger barbs, rosy barbs, these type of fish, right? They just lay the eggs and they don't really care about the eggs. They go back and they search for the eggs and they consume them. Then you have those fish that actually lay the eggs in what you call a nest. And funny enough, this nest can be on the side of a rock, the side of plants, can be in the substrate, soil, can be on the filter. It can be on anything, right? It have practically every egg have a little sticky thing on it, but they actually take the egg and they place them in an area referred to as the nest. And these fish will actually guard their eggs, and it's not necessarily cichlids, but they will guard their eggs. For example, pleco. Pleco is not a cichlid, but they will guard their eggs, right? Alright, so you have one which builds nests, and not really cichlids. Well, yeah, not really cichlids, but the build nest when it's on the substrate, in the substrate in what you call nest, and dig a hole and they put the eggs in it, or they put it on the siding of the aquarium, tank or pond, right? And then so that's 2, right? And then you have number 3, like the goldfish. You might say, but the goldfish practically is the same thing as an egg scatterer. Not really, because this is the difference. Egg scatterer's egg usually sink, right? They are not buoyant as goldfish eggs. Goldfish eggs are buoyant. Whenever they are laid, they are floating, and they would normally stick to something like a plant, filter, depends on what you have in the water that's at the top, they will float to that, right? Some scientists say that is as a result of the eggs requiring X amount of sunlight and X amount of oxygen that exists at the top of the water. That's the reason why this occur. Anyway, that's like something to be looked into very carefully, right? Also, bear in mind, coming back to the one with the nest, another example is the curry catfish. Now, the curry catfish, they lay their eggs on the base of the substrate. Then they will take the eggs from the base of the substrate and they will place the eggs at the sidings of the aquarium, tank or pond, or on, let's say, filter sidings, or on plants, right? They will just put the eggs there. They lift up the eggs and they will just put the eggs there, and then funny enough, they will actually return and they will consume the eggs, right? So you have 3 types of egg laying fish species, right, listed so far. 1, the egg scatterer. 2, the nest builder. 3, the goldfish that just lay the eggs and it flows and it is consumed just like the egg scatterers. But the egg scatterers, the thing is that the egg scatterers tend to lay a little bit more eggs than the goldfish, right? While the egg scatterers lay probably about 600 eggs. Yeah, about 600 eggs, right? The goldfish probably might lay probably about 300, 400, right? Okay, and then you have what you call the mouth brooders. Now, mouth brooders are fish that actually lay the eggs on a smooth surface, and then after laying the eggs, these fish would actually collect the eggs in their mouth, and they will keep the eggs in their mouth for up to 28 days. Example, Mbuna, right? Mbuna aratus and Mbuna mingano, they do this, and it's female, right? And the female will not eat anything for that 28 days. So as soon as she spits out the fries, if the fries are careless in swimming around her, she just quickly grab them, swallow them, and so you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different type of egg-laying fish listed so far. Now, in ending, right? You must understand that some fish take care of their spawn, some fish doesn't. Some fish take care of their spawn for a very long time, while some fish actually take care of their spawn for a very short period of time. Alright? Now, if you want to actually breed your fish, if you want goldfish fries, if you want fries from your, let's say your barbs, your tetras, alright, the best thing to do is to keep them at a location where you can closely monitor them, and where you can actually take steps so as to preserve the eggs. Fish actually eat other fish eggs. So let's say that you have some cichlids, and you know cichlids are normally characterized by the fact that they take care of their youngs, right? Well, cichlids will eat another cichlid fries and eggs, and that's the reason why some cichlids, like for example the chromide and the convict and the Oscar, the Jack Dempsey, these fish are very aggressive when it comes on to breeding, right? Whenever breeding time comes around, they are more aggressive than normal time because they are very defensive of their eggs. They know that their tank mate will consume their egg regardless of whether or not the tank mate is a similar fish to him or her, right? This is really for another fish keeping Jamaica. I hope that this video was useful to you. Do have a wonderful day. Appreciate you watching.